hello, and welcome to an episode of Robocraft with me, Tableandchums. I've had an idea for a thing that I want to build, and I don't know if it's going to work out, but it's a theory I want to test, so it's going to be some kind of... Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to divulge it right away. Let's just do... Where is it? What did I... Oh... Well, okay, right, I'm getting ahead of myself. First things first, we need to figure out... Let's get rid of that. We need to figure out wing width, okay? So I need to look at the design, and then I need to do something like this, and then I guess I need to go 1, and then we need to... Because with planes... Oh, already divulged a little bit there, and I giving away that it's a plane. With planes, you need to kind of figure out the proportions before you do all the details, because the wings have to be right, you know? They have to like, match up. And what I was looking for is I want to do like a swept wing, you know? I want to do like a swept wing aircraft, but there aren't swept wings, you know? They're all like sticking out like straight at 90 degrees from the body, and I don't want that. I want a swept wing. That's what I want, a swept wing. So we're going to do that, right? And I'm going to go to the delicious friends that are rudders, teeny rudders. Let's see how long it takes before I can squeeze one of those in. Okay, so I can squeeze one of those in there. Yeah. Maybe I should go with the bigger rudders. If I can get albatrosses in, where do they get in? Okay, so they wouldn't get in till there. Maybe I can get both in. Maybe I can get in a pair of albatrosses. Where are we? Oh, that's on the one above, isn't it? There. There. Okay, so that's how far back that wing would need to be. That's pretty far back, to be honest. Let's not lie. And if we go get those in there... No, for some reason you're going one higher, like a little Mentatron. What are you doing? Why are you not figuring that out? But if we get rid of that one... There we go, so we can get those in there. Which, in theory, means we can... Oh, no, okay. So that's our wing. That's quite a lot of wing, isn't it, really? That's way more wing than I was intending to have. But let's keep going and see at what point we can come back on that. Do we even want to have a wing like that? Can I get that in there? Yes, I can. Now, we don't want to go too far back here. You know what? It's potentially doable, I think. Let's just go that far and then go in like that, right? Okay, so we got the wing section. There's a couple of rudders in there. We can't expand in here, but we can put some blocks in like that. I think I might solid up this sucker. If that is indeed a thing. The soliding of suckers. There we go. So we can have that. Can I get some cheeky angles in here? I kind of feel like I want to if I can. No, but I can do that. That's fine. That whole section will just fly away immediately. But I can connect it to the body in a different way. So we have a wing, right? We've got a wing shape. That's all good. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah, okay, it is, right. Let's just fill that in. So we've got a wing shape, right? That's our wing. How many times am I going to say wing? Yeah, we got the wing, and there's something with the wing, and that's the wing-a-ning, wing there. Hang on a second. If I can cut that off like that, what's to stop me from having it like this? Is that too much? Yeah, it is too much, actually. I prefer it the other way. Let's put that back on. Whoop. Whoop. Thank you. There we go. So we got that on, right? Dare I say it again? We've got the wing. Right, we've got that thing that may or may not be a wing on. Now the tail's got to stay relatively near, so let's go for a body size of 5, right? And I want to have like double tail, really. How am I going to work this one out? If it goes like this, maybe, and then like that, and then maybe there. Is that too big? I've got to get the proportions right. Let's try with albatrosses first, because they're the most mahoosive ones. Let's see how it looks in relation with that. That does not look proportionally okay, does it? So let's cut that in, and then do that and see what happens. Better, but not perfect. I mean, that tail is massive, isn't it? We need to tone that down. Let's go for falcons. Falcons are too small. Eagles. More proportional, but you need to be one more out, don't you? Really? You need to be out like this. Eagles. Need to be back one. Okay, so eagles, a little better. I think eagles might do it. Until we really fill out the rest of this tail, there's no real way of knowing. Oh, I can do that. Fantastic. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. So now what I need to cleverly do is figure out the shape of this wing. I wouldn't mind getting some more rudders in. So if I went to the biggest part, right, and went blocks there, right, and then put in like a couple of those just to give it a little extra, and then filled that in. And I'm not talking like super loads, I'm just talking like to there, and then do something fancy like this so that the wing shape has a little bit of shape to it, you know. Let's do that, but we can't do that because we need to cover the wings, so we need to go like this a little bit. Oh, I don't know how it's going to work. Hang on, can we just do that? Just cut in there a little bit like so, maybe just have that, and then a little bit like this. Potentially this could work. Let's just fill that in, see what it looks like on the aircraft. It's a bit experimental, this one. It might not work, but if it does, it will be amazing. So let's fill in those, right? So we've got our wing. You know what? That's not totally hideous. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not horrendous by a long shot. So if we did that, right, and then went like that there, no. And then like that. We could do that. We can do that. This wing's in the way, sure, but it's not all the way in the way. All the way in the way! Is that a thing? It's not all the way in the way. There we go. Let's do that. And then the wing can sweep along here. I don't even know if this thing flies yet. We don't even know. It might not even fly. Roar! There we go. Fill that in. No more. I'm really getting through these blocks. Forge. Let's just buy a load of them. There we go. So I'll just do like, I don't know, 500 or something. Done. Sorted. Mine. Thank you, you little buddies. No, not there. Let's just continue filling this in where we can. Cool. So that's like a... That's definitely like a wing, isn't it? That's definitely a wing segment. I mean, yeah, we need to fill in this rudder here, but that's not so bad. We've definitely got a wing thingy going on there. That's going to be fuselage. How's that look in proportion to the tail? There's this kind of ungainly gap here, which we kind of need to smooth up a little bit. Maybe put something in like that. You're a weird one. Also, the tail can't be bigger than the wing, you know? It just can't be. So you go back on there. That's better. Should we try test flight? No. Let's encapsulate the whole wing first. Let's do that and then go for the test flight. What did I just do there? Did I intend to do that? Let's just go... Oh, what am I doing? Book. Yeah, I kind of want it to be a bit sweeping. Alright, yeah, okay. Alright, fine. That could be one of those. Whoop, whoop. There, and then... Cool. So that segment's in. I mean, obviously, this wing is kind of exposed. We need to do something super fancy there, because it's got to stay hidden. And I guess we'll do something like this. And a couple of... Where are we? A couple of these. You know? And then the same over here. A couple of these. Oop. There and there. And then the rest will feed into the body. So this can continue all the way back. You know? That can be like part of the design, you know? Similar but not the same. That's the mantra. There we go. I need to go back to the forge because I noticed I was running short on these. So let's just get those bought so I don't have to worry about it again. 200? I think 200 is reasonable. Come on. There we go. Good enough. Right, thank you. Right, so we've got those on. This needs to become blocks. Fine. I mean, I'm having to put on a lot of extra blocks just for an extra pair of rudders, and I've got to ask myself, is that worth it? Okay, so let's just seal that in as best I can. There we go. So that's kind of sealed, kind of enclosed. We're just getting a feel for the aircraft. I want to rise it up. Now, underneath, I haven't sealed it in. So we do need to figure something out there. But first, let's just try and get... Let's see if it flies. And see if the... I mean, let's just see what happens. Okay, you fly just fine. You're a strange-looking aircraft, I'll be honest with you. You are a bit weird. Okay, proportionally, the tail's not as sweeping as I thought it should be. You know what it's turning into? It's turning into a friggin' stealth bomber, isn't it? That's what it's turning into, isn't it? We might want to make the front a triangle, maybe. Because it... Oh, how does the wing work? It, like, extends further back, doesn't it? We might actually be becoming that thing. We might actually be a stealth bomber now. You know the one I'm thinking of with the little, like, house on top? We might actually be one of those. Well, why not? Like, if it turns into that, it's not an issue, is it? Surely not. Surely not. Well, maybe we should stop there on the build and continue building the second part. Let's do a two-parter. Yeah, we're going to do two-parter. Stealth plane, part 1. I'm Table. If you want to watch or get involved, you can join us on Discord. If you want to watch, you just go here. And also, you can support me on Patreon. In the meantime, I'll see you for part 2. Take care. Oh!